Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about drafting collaboration agreements for small businesses and startups. There are going to be 3 steps that we talk about here, and that is understanding objectives of your client, analyzing legal relationships, and then drafting proper paperwork. And we're going to tack on to that an added topic, which is in the course of all of this, how to avoid lawsuits for your clients whenever possible. Now, today I'm going to be talking within the context of California law. However, these principles and the practical advice that goes along with it really are applicable across the entire country and other states. So just use the references to California law as a starting point to check your own statutes that apply in each place. So let's start with preparation. I know it's so easy for us as lawyers. Someone will call and say, hey, I want you to create a corporation, or I want you to draft a collaboration agreement, for us to just start pulling out those, templates and legal forms we have handy and start drafting in accord with that preconceived idea of what the client wants or needs. I want you to step back and do a much more detailed review of planning and preparation in talking with the client in these type of contracts than you might do in other circumstances. It's really going to pay off. And, went back to rules of professional conduct. We're required to do this anyway. We're supposed to reasonably consult with our clients about the means by which to accomplish the client's objectives in the representation. So that's what we're going to talk about doing today, making that process effective. Usually it's good to start with some reality checks for your clients. Usually they have some idea, somewhat idealistic usually, about some collaboration with a friend or a colleague or someone they met at some conference, and they want to create a business together, perhaps do an event, a writing project. There are a myriad of different types of collaborations that they want to do, and they're very excited about it. So enthusiasm for business, it's like falling in love. I bet you could sit down and have a cup of coffee with anybody and hear about their business, and if you have that entrepreneurial spirit, as your clients surely do, they'd love it. And you'd immediately think of some contribution that one party could put in to help another party build their business. It's exciting. And you'd have this awesome conversation, and it's like a good workout. Our brains release serotonin, endorphins, and dopamine, which are the happy hormones. So when your client is coming to you, and often with their potential business partner, collaborator in tow, they're like a couple getting ready to get married. They're excited. They're feeling good. It is a psychological thing. It's also a physical thing. That is the state of mind during which many people choose business partners. But even though all that stuff sounds wonderful, they need you as the lawyer to bring the common sense and reality into the process. So keep in mind that dynamic as you go through these steps in interviewing your client. Make sure they understand that chemistry isn't everything. As with marriages, chemistry can only take you so far. It's not too long until someone forgets to replace the toilet paper roll or throws their dirty clothes on the floor. One partner spends all week poring over financials and predicting the future wealth of both of you, while the other is making mind-numbing cold calls trying to get sales. If you listen carefully and prepare properly with your client, you can avoid so many of those things for them. So then we go to reality check number 2, and that is who is contributing what to this potential collaboration together. This part of the discussion with your client is talking in big picture to begin with. Whether they're starting a catering business with a friend, creating a strategic partnership with another company, or working towards an IPO launch, they need to decide up front what they're trying to accomplish and what each collaborator is bringing to the table. Are they bringing expertise, capital, connections, or something else? What's the other side contributing that is of value to the other party? They need to write these things down, talk them through, and eventually it'll be part of their written agreements. It may be useful for you to prepare a questionnaire or worksheet of sorts for your clients before they even meet with you in person to walk through these things.